King, Oklahoma. Once again, I'm in the beautiful Bosch Benchmark Kitchen inside Metro Appliances and More. Hungry studio audience and a fantastic guest this week. We have got the owner of the Rusty Crane, Lee Brennan, with us this week. Welcome, Chef.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you for being here. So tell us a little bit, for those not familiar with the Rusty Crane in beautiful downtown Tulsa.
Yeah, great spot. We're just on the east end of the Brady District. We just opened 2 years ago, actually on the 16th. We celebrated our 2-year anniversary, and it's just been amazing. I've been joking around that the baby's out of diapers now and we're all kind of growing up. But it's a beautiful neighborhood. It's just a wonderful community, and you know, Tulsa is just such a great place. It's such a creative town. We've had a great reception and a lot of fun. It's just been an incredible ride the last couple of years. You
have been so busy, and there have been so many things going on down there, and with the ballpark moving and all of this, I mean, it all kind of happened at once, and it was just such a great time.
Yeah, you know, there was a lot of build up to it, but once it popped, it really popped. I was actually really shocked to see the location open when I found it. I fell in love with it. If you go in there, it's almost a 100-year-old building. It was built in 22. Had been abandoned really since 91 when the factory that was there left the space I'm in. And man, I was just, it was love at first sight with the space, and it just, the sky opened up and the angels sang. I just can't believe I get to be a part of such a great area at such a great time.
And that's really where the Rusty Crane came from, was you were basically taking an old abandoned building and upcycling it into something fantastic, and it had a whole lot of...
Man, I didn't have to do much, honestly. It's a beautiful building. There was some dirt and dust. We cleaned it up. We had to put some sheetrock up because the health department wanted some walls for the bathrooms.
Yeah.
It was weird. It was just a strange thing. But I don't say that we remodeled it. We renovated it. We tried to keep it as original as possible because it's just beautiful. We didn't have to do much. So.
And tell me your background prior to opening up the Crane. How did you come into this?
Yeah. You know, I like to say I feel like Al Pacino in The Godfather. You know that line where he's like, no matter how hard I try to get out, I can't do my inner Al Pacino, but he's like, they keep pulling me back in. And I actually had some hiatuses from restaurant work, but you know, right before this, I was with Jason's Deli, an incredible restaurant, great people there. I was there for a few years. Really enjoyed my time there, and this all expanded. It's a long, elaborate story, but you know, my dad's an incredible chef. He had a restaurant, managed Williams-Sonoma until he retired. And I've grown up around cooking great food, cooking for communities of people. And you know, this was really just born in my heart a few years ago, and it all came together wonderfully. And I just feel really blessed to be able to do what I do, and in this beautiful town in the Brady District, and it's you know, I pinch myself every day.
Just a fate you could not escape.
Man, and I don't know.
Even if you try and get out.
I used to think maybe I should grow past restaurants when I was younger, but I got a little older and wiser and realized my calling was in this. And like I said, I feel like the happiest man that's ever lived. I can't believe I get to do this for a living, and you know, I get to exercise my passion every day and be around great people, and
that's what it's all about.
Yeah, I mean, I just couldn't ask for more. I just couldn't. It's incredible. So
we've got 4 delicious courses for our audience tonight.
Yes.
In fact, 3 from the Rusty Crane menu and 1
introduction.
Brand new.
Yeah.
So what we got?
It's actually a reintroduction. I'm going to start with that since it's an appetizer. We have a wonderful taco menu at the Rusty Crane, and we started off when we opened 2 years ago with an East meets West taco plate, which was a lettuce wrap with some sides, and it didn't sell wonderfully well. So we actually took it off, and we, through the course of the last year and a half, have had a lot of people asking for it. So we're actually bringing back the East meets West lettuce wraps as an appetizer. It's a beautiful dish. It's more of an oriental flair, and it tastes incredible. I'll kind of show that off here in a little bit. Besides that, we have a spinach salad, which has just been hugely popular. Has the option to go vegetarian, or you can add chicken. We also have our smack and cheese, which is so simple, but it's so versatile, and I could really go off on it right now, but I'm gonna wait. But it's incredibly popular, and it tastes amazing. I mean, you have to be seated the first time you take a bite, because you usually get a little wobbly. Yeah, you do.
You know how I feel about all things
mac and
cheesy.
Yeah, it's the cheesy and it smacks me. Yeah, that's what it does. Sorry. Yeah,
I
and
love
then
it. It's awesome.
we have the signature yamada, and it's really the cornerstone of our menu. The menu is really built with the foundation of the signature yamada. You'll see why. It blends several different flavor profiles. We kind of take a Italian dish and blend it together with a Southwestern dish and make it something completely its own, but it's not too crazy. It's just a unique but wonderful recipe. So
I'm excited.
I can't wait. Yeah.
Okay, I know the audience is excited, so
Yeah.
I think we're going to
Cool.
take a quick break.
All right.
And then we'll be back to start the first course. Spinach
Cool.
salad up first, yes?
Yeah.
All right, so stick
Yeah.
around and join us right back here for more Tasting Oklahoma.
All right.